Good people of Earth, good people of Earth, thank you very much for clicking this video. You are in fact a wonderful creature. God bless you for being here. Today's videos now they are creepy, crazy. It's a compilation of what we say, everything, and good vibes on top of it. And now peace and forgiveness is our message to the world out there. Straight out of Africa. Tell us where you're watching from and let's dive in. You are loved. You are in fact gorgeous. Thanks for being alive at this moment. Share up from wherever you're watching from. Let's dive in.
Unexplained things caught on camera. This is a weird one of a guy who is in a hotel room. He checked into this hotel room. Everything is like fine. It actually looks like a really nice hotel room. He goes into the closet here. Perfectly normal little closet. You put your coat up here. There's normally like a little safe deposit box, whatever. Everything is like fine until he goes into the closet right here. He's gonna go into this closet, and when he goes into this closet, he realizes that there's like a little like cutout here, like a slit. And so he takes a credit card, or that's actually his hotel key card. He peels this back, and this is quite shocking, okay? He's going to find this little weird, I guess like cubby hallway thing, but it goes around the corner and it goes the length of the entire room, and there are windows and stuff here.
What? Oh my god. Why might they have placed this stone in the rock tomb? Oh, what type of stone is this? Is this a stone from some place you don't know? Oh my god, that is crazy. Please, 2021, which month? The 8th month, the 7th. You see, 7th of the 8th month. Which is the 8th month? 2021. Oh, this is crazy. See, this stone can also melt iron. Oh, man. Where do people get these stones, man? Oh, my God. Oh, this is now fascinating or overwhelming. It is everything. Much love to you if you're watching and if you've watched up to this far. You are loved and respected. You are wonderful, man. Yo, comment on what you think about this rock or where you can find it and what you can do with it. Maybe it can be used to make something of great importance to humanity. What do you think? Yo, please also respect and forgive those that are around you or those that have sinned you. You see, forgiveness is a very important thing because it helps you even to release the bad vibes
If
and
they
bad
are out there and
energy.
they are disabling our nukes, they're not doing it because they're a threat to us. They're doing it because we're a threat to ourselves, and maybe we're a threat to some aspects of the universe.
If they are coming from another world, they're probably making sure we don't blow ourselves up.
The one thing we found out is that the EMP wave from a nuclear blast kind of travels through multiple dimensions. So it's like that energy is fucking up whatever's in that location, and maybe those people are like, what the fuck was that? Let's materialize into that other timeline and get those motherfuckers to stop.
So people put two and two together and said maybe the aliens want to neutralize our ICBMs for the hell of it.
Y'all want to see what it looks like when a duck steals eggs from everybody else and hatches them all? I will show you. This is Sandy, the thief in question. And these are Sandy's babies. I have to use this because she'll peck the shit out of me. Let's see. One, that is a peckin' duckling. That is a chicken. And that is a mallard. Are you mad about having little siblings there, chicken?
Basenji is known as the barkless dog because it does not bark like other dogs. Instead, they make a distinct yodel-like sound. But wait, there's more. Basenjis are incredibly clean, almost like cats, and they meticulously groom themselves. They have very little doggy odor, unlike many other breeds, making them an excellent choice for those who are sensitive to scents. Even more fascinating is the fact that they originated in Central Africa and were used by ancient hunters. They are known for their exceptional agility, speed, and keen hunting instincts. Basenjis are graceful athletes with personalities just as charming as their appearance. These dogs are excellent escape artists, with Houdini-like abilities to break free from confinement.
Germans invented the modern highway system. They invented the clover leaf. They invented the off-ramps. They invented all of that. And their armies could move on their roads like it was nobody's business. And Eisenhower said, hey, I'll get me some of that. He comes, that's probably not how he said it, I'm guessing, but he comes on, convinces us all that we need to build an internet. I got nothing against the interstate system. I'm just giving you the foundational facts for it. And by the way, the interstate system costs as much as going to the moon, about $100 billion in total cost.
It seems like a bargain compared to how many people use it versus how many people went to the moon.
And it grows the economy. It has a lot of, but basically it was sold as a security need. Because if you're at war, you need to move material and personnel, and you might have to land an airplane in an emergency way. And so all freeways do this. If you're going to crash a plane, do it on a freeway.
Happens.
Yeah. But do it because you might land safely, and if you don't land safely, the road comes to you to get to the hospital. Don't crash in a forest. We can't get to you.
Right.
You can't get emergency vehicles.
Good call.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet heat, pineapple, and rib tacos. What is this? You see, I don't know much about this stuff of cooking, crazy stuff. But this sounds like something interesting. Especially if I see something that I know, like potato and meat. This is something I can get. Oh, let's see what this guy does it. Oh, Maxi, come and see this. Oh, some crazy interesting stuff. These guys are cooking here. Oh my God, this is interesting. We must try this out, man, and make a delicacy. What do you think, Maxi? This looks nice. Huh? Oh, okay. I'd have to see. You see, humans are very intelligent and amazing. This guy that shared this information about this, and it looks like good vibes. Ah, okay. Much love to this humans, man. Much love to you if you're watching. But there is somehow how we can thank you, man. But may the universe reward you. People, someone always commenting, first comment, Totonebo, someone like that. Respect and shout out to you. Much love to yourself, man. You are loved. You see, those guys, many guys, you see, that's just among some good other good guys. Even if you have been watching and liking, respect to you. Oh, and some few, you see, look, is this some ref hack? What is this now? It's like you use this to make a joint, and you see the joint with this. This is interesting. You see humans giving information out there freely without costing anyone, and it's good information. That's a good human. We should be all loving and caring for one another like that. You see, even not just sharing information, even things that God has helped us to acquire. You see, by love, even the little that we have, love, peace, all that you can acquire. There's always something you can give to your friend. Even if it's not something tangible, you see, much love to you. You see, this one is very interesting. This guy just made someone a broken particle and they joined it together, a hanger. That's very interesting. These are things that you can put into place. What do you think? Whether there are some guys, a few guys, in fact, close to none, apart from Josie and almost the very few guys. Josie, respect to you. That guy has been eating the super thanks, and God bless you and your family and friends and everyone around you. You see, and now those guys watch. Much love to you. See, this is very interesting, I didn't know you can use this thing for many works like this. Oh, my friend here just uses it to make a fish pond in the house, and it's crazy. You see, that guy is very creative. There are some guys here in Africa, they just create stuff and you are amazed. How? This is just amazing. And you know, my friend has used this stuff here, I don't know what you call it, the white stuff, to build something that looks like a fish pond. And it holds water. Very incredible. You see? Humans can do incredible stuff when they just sit together.
A whole new
and have a good
ecosystem was
vibe.
just found underneath the ocean floor. Yeah. Here's what's happening. So back in the 70s, we discovered new forms of life living next to hydrothermal vents produced by underwater volcanoes. This is in the deep ocean. And it was our first observation of life that didn't use light to produce energy, which confirmed that they instead use a process of creating energy from chemical reactions called chemosynthesis. Not to mention all the crazy new creatures that were down there. But now we've confirmed that life doesn't just live in and near these vents. It also lives under the surface. By using a remote operated vehicle to flip over pieces of the seafloor, scientists found thriving communities of bacteria and tube worms and snails and all kinds of stuff, which helps explain how these creatures colonize vents in the first place and then travel to new ones. Scientists were psyched about this discovery, and I get why.
We made a discovery even better than what I was expecting. This is a real discovery that will change our view on life at vents.
If you like this kind of optimistic science and tech stories, follow for more.
I'm going to teach you a very cool tip. I confess I was surprised when I learned it. It's a simple tip that can help you a lot with everyday tasks. All you need for this tip is an iron and a piece of toilet paper. You can also use paper towels, which work just as well. So let's learn how. You know those food packages that you open and don't end up using all of, especially the rice, beans, and sugar? And to keep them open, we often use a clothespin. I believe that the vast majority of people still do this. And especially with sweet foods like sugar, we know that it's not effective because often those very small ants still manage to get inside the food. Today I'm going to show you how you can completely seal that open package and put an end to this problem once and for all. Start by removing a piece of toilet paper. It's about this big. And now we're going to fold it twice, okay? So fold it once, and then fold it again. Just like I'm doing in the video. And now we're going to position it in the center of the table. Now take the package you want to seal. Here I'm going to use the bean one, but it works with any packet, okay? Rice, beans, sugar, cookies, you name it. Now you're going to place it on the toilet paper and fold it like I'm doing. And now, very carefully, we're going to use the iron. Okay? The iron, of course, has to be hot, so you don't need to apply too much force. And in the meantime, I'm going to give you a super important message. You're only getting our tips from the people who are interacting with our page, either by commenting or sharing them. Take advantage of this moment and post the city you're watching us from. That way, you'll be interacting with our page and you'll always be receiving great tips on your cell phone and computer. I'm also going to take advantage of this and send you a big hug. Well, I've done the ironing here. You don't have to stay long, do you guys? Less than a minute. And look at our 100% sealed package. And as you've seen, the toilet paper doesn't stick, okay? You can also use paper towels, which work just as well. And look how well it's sealed. The food doesn't fall out. It's completely sealed in less than a minute. And you can use it with any packaging that works, okay? And if you've got a friend who still uses the clip to close their packages, I'm sure they'll really appreciate it. So that was today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it and that it can help you in some way. And if you liked it, don't forget to leave your like because it helps us a lot, and also follow the page so you can always get great tips. A big hug, keep in touch, and see you in the next video.
Is that a fact? Huh. Well, here's some more facts about Red Mercury. Check this dude out right here. He knows what he's talking about, straight up.
Mystical artifacts, Red Mercury. In the 1940s, an Egyptian archaeologist named Zaki Said Ali discovered a strange viscous material hidden beneath the sarcophagus of the pharaoh Amun-Tefnakh. The liquid is known as Red Mercury. It was created by the Egyptians, has supernatural abilities, and is known to spontaneously create nuclear fusion. It is rumored that the substance can tear a hole between our dimension and that of the jinns. There are 3 types of red mercury: a toxic powder, a radiated liquid form, and lastly, when the liquid is imbued with a rare isotope, it makes the third, RM2020. It has a density of 23 grams, which makes it the most powerful element in existence, even superior to pure plutonium, which has a density of 20 grams. Whoever possesses the liquid will have the ability to communicate with the Jinn Kings. Gifting red mercury to a Jinn brings vast amounts of wealth. Late scientist Samuel T. Cohen, the father of the neutron bomb, stated that with just a particle accelerator, the mercury could be detonated, producing a mini pure fusion neutron event. This substance is said to be a key ingredient to creating the Philosopher's Stone. It is also used in powerful spells and dark rituals. Let me know what you guys want me to cover in the next episode. Like and follow for more.
Oh my god, this is natural mercury. Let's see how that red mercury was made. You should have said it was from ancient Egyptian or something like that. This now is the real natural mercury. Don't know if it can be made in a lab or something like that. Yo, is this the real one? Please. Let's see. I'm also curious. Oh, and where is that place that they found it, man? Oh my god. Yo! Red mercury is first white. Is it white? Or this is just natural mercury, not red mercury? Yo, this is somewhere people mine mercury. Yo, this is so amazing. I didn't know this, man. Some places are just amazing. This world is so great, this universe.
The inside of the tomb is lined with skeletons and skulls. It's almost like an obsession with death. And the reason they do that is because they have this phrase in the tomb, memento mori, remember that you must die. They like to pretend that they are apart and above the rest of the world.
Skull and Bones has cultivated this self-perception right from the start. Its members rise to the very pinnacles of power, like George Walker Bush, for example. When Bush contested the presidency with Democrat John Kerry, it was a battle between 2 bonesmen.
You both were members of Skull and Bones, a secret society at Yale. What does that tell us?
Not much, because it's a secret.
You were both in Skull and Bones, the secret society.
It's so secret we can't talk about.
Add lemon to milk and see what happens. Let's start by adding 2 liters of whole milk here in a pan. This recipe is very easy, delicious, and does not use cornstarch, friends. Now I'm going to squeeze a whole lemon here in the milk. You'll see what a delicious recipe we're going to make with this milk with lemon, everyone. Now I'm going to mix well and keep stirring while our milk heats up. Our milk has already started to curdle, so I'll keep stirring it over medium heat until the whey is well separated from the milk. I'll show you the ideal point. This is the ideal point, friends. Our milk has already curdled well, so I'm going to turn off the heat and continue with the recipe. Now just separate the whey from the milk mass with the help of a sieve. This way, it's very easy. Just press well with a spatula or a spoon until all the whey is removed. Now I'm going to pass all the mass that we separated from the whey to a blender. You can use a food processor that also works, okay? Now I'm going to add 100 grams of butter. It could be margarine. I'm using unsalted butter. Then just cover the blender and beat very well until it becomes a very consistent mass. We've already mixed it very well. I'll open it up for you to see. Look how consistent it was. Let's continue. Now I'm going to add this dough back to the pan. Friends, this recipe is super healthy, without cornstarch, and it's delicious. I'm sure you'll love the final result. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. And I'm also going to put 250 grams of shredded mozzarella cheese. Look how delicious. Now just turn on the low heat and stir very well until everything comes together. That's the point, guys. Our mixture is very homogeneous and it's not sticking to the pan, so we can turn off the heat. Now just transfer our dough to a small glass pot. This pot I have here is the exact size we need, but you can use any pot you have at home. So just press our dough down very well with the help of a spatula, like this. Now everyone knows that we are making delicious homemade cheese, without cornstarch, and I'm sure you've never seen a recipe like this. It's wonderful. Now just cover and take it to the fridge for 3 hours. Our homemade cheese is ready, and look how wonderful it turned out. It was very firm and it was very easy to unmold. Check it out. My God! Our cheese turned out beautiful, and I'm going to take a piece to try and tell you how it tasted. I'm sure it was delicious because we always make this recipe here at home. Let's see how it turned out. My God! It was delicious as always. You can make it.
Abandoned dog shows love for the first time. Oh man, this is so beautiful, man. Somebody just adopted a stray dog which was there on the streets. This is so good. This is some specks of love out there, man. This is what we are talking about. Much love to this human that did this, man. But still makes me wonder at the same time about the poor people that leave these dogs to the streets and these animals. Is it really right, man? We should take care for the universe and animals and all these things around us. You see, we should live in peace and harmony with everything. You see, 5 mystery videos. Let's see. What the heck is this? Is this some word got? Oh, look at this thing that is riding an ostrich. They are not one now. If you see in our previous episodes, the one we did, I think almost the first one, we saw some things like this riding pigeons. What are these? Are these ghosts or demons or? Oh my God! Please share your thoughts on what you think these are. This is very scary. Oh my God! What is this creature? What? I'm really surprised. Oh my God! This is what? Is this a shapeshifter? What? I think footage is real. These are some. Oh.
Humans can live forever.